Alright, folks, we're back.
You know, you talked about,
No, I didn't.
alright.
He got me. Well. Oh no, Joey, come back. Come back, Joey. Oh no, Grimbo ate too much.
Oh, ate too much of the pizza.
Oh, I love this. Let's do it. Ate too much of pizza.
a lot of Jonathan Tronathan tonight.
Well, you did mention him, so.
Yeah.
Here go.
So you talked about the you joked about the poop sock, thing.
I did joke about Joey. You can't joke about the poop sock.
And
It's not.
Eric's like, oh, you thought that was a joke?
Yeah, the poop sock is not a joking matter. One does not simply joke about poop sock. Oh my oh no I couldn't have. Okay. I was about to say I could have built the whole time, but no I couldn't have because there wasn't enough. Jesus, do you see the vertical?
There wasn't enough Jesus.
Do you see the vertical space on this now?
Jesus.
Ho ha ha! You are not. Oh!
I do.
I can touch the sky.
That I believe I can fly.
I fucked it up.
Yeah, I remember in
I believe I can fuck it up.
I believe I can fuck this guy.
I believe I can fly. I believe I can grab the eyes. Anyways.
So we were at the fair, and amongst all of the
amongst us. Ding 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 ding. Da da ding. Boom boom. All of a sudden, here in the background, as Joey like dragged screaming out, like, ah!
Oh, here, you need to read this.
I don't remember what voice I gave.
They're all the same.
I don't remember what. She's an old woman. Hang on.
No, just give her the same voice.
Incredible, Stella. Wood, plants. There's even an all-natural room for meditation. You really outdid yourselves. Well, how well I'll sleep in that hanging bed. Yes, I'll be back to full health in no time at all.
This is McGonagall.
This is supposed to be Mrs. Doubtfire. I think I'm fucking it up, though. And maybe... Listen, I have a favor to ask of you.
Oh, dear.
It's become obvious to me that I need to take better care of myself. Let the body listen to the mind. To that end, I need clarity, need power and energy. Positive minerals are what I'm missing right now. Stones and minerals are connected to the world on an elementary level. Just as the moon is dark when hidden from the sun, living beings wither when their telluric link is severed. So, Stella, what do you say? Could you bring me some gems and minerals to fill up my cabinet? 3 of them should be enough. But it won't be for nothing, you'll see. I can teach you about all the interesting properties of each one you bring to me.
Poop sock.
Yes.
So
Joseph.
Amongst all of the
ding, ding, ding.
all of the food trucks and normal shit you see at a fair, there's an inside area, like a convention hall with a bunch of different stuff, and oddly a sock, a place where you could buy socks.
Okay.
And my friend actually ended up buying. I think she bought rooster socks, which we dubbed the cock socks. But first off, they had 2 severed mannequin legs hanging up top with socks on them to display their socks. And I was joking with my friends. I'm like, how much do you think they want for the mannequin legs? like what? And which I think they responded with, "What use do you have for them, Joey?"
We could add the little Freddy.
No. And so
we could rebuild him.
At first, I tried asking because there was a kid working there, But he had his AirPods in. Oh no, Mr. Squidward! He can't hear me because he has his AirPods and he's listening to the Kanye West's new album, Duna.
Mr. Squidward, you're gonna fucking die! No, Mr. Squidward! It's so sad.
Steve Jobs died of ligament. Who would do such a thing?
You're looking at him right here, Krabs.
Holy fuck, Patrick, you killed Mr. Squidward!
You had it coming.
What the fuck are you talking about, boy?
Squidward ate my chocolate bar, and so he paid with his life.
You mean to tell me you killed Mr. Squidward over some chocolate?
You what?
I'll rip your head off, fat ass! Woo! As he smashes him with a mace. It wasn't a mace. I lied to you.
Mace.
A mace.
But yeah, and so I went to ask him, but he had his AirPods in. So then
He had his poop sock in.
So then later, we came back and he was very cryptic about it. He's like, how much would you offer?
Everything comes at a price.
And I hit him with the old Luna reverse card and said, well, how much are you offering? And to which his dad came up, because he was now intrigued in the conversation. He's like, that's the only pair of sexy legs I own. And I wish I hadn't said this, but the quick witty Joey had to quip back with, well, that's a lie. And I'm like, did I just flirt with this man?
Joey, no!
So, I'll kiss your dad.
Hang on. Do you know what my house needs? A desk and some tools. Yeah, that's it. I know we don't have lots of space on this boat. This is kind of only a dream scenario of mine. My bed next to my tools. It'd be kind of like I'm living in a fantasy. I could work on my own project, maybe build something for my daughter, Ashley. Yeah, what's the youth, right? It's like I'm never gonna see her again. I just stopped daydreaming about it. I'm just trapped here. You know, it's not funny.
Is that foreshadowing?
I can't remember her face. So let's just get that desk and I'll figure out what to make later.
Oh, does he not know he's dead?
I think he might. I don't know. He might know he's dead. They all know they're dead, I believe.
O'Toole, you're dead!
O'Toole, you're dead! O'Toole, what are you doing? You're dead.
But yeah, and so then when we left there, they said, you know, what would you use the again, like I said, they said, what use would you have for them? It's like you know, putting socks in them, or they said putting socks on them. I was like, well, what other use would socks be used for? And then I stopped. I'm like.
Oh no, bro.
I saved it by saying when mom finds poop sock, but yeah.
Mom finds poop sock. Why would you poop in... Jesus Christ! Did he poop in the sink? Hey Joe, did you know that if you poop in the sink at 12 in the morning and then scream Among Us 69 times, a shadowy figure called your mom will beat the shit out of you and you'll wake up in some strange land called the orphanage.
You also beat the shit. You know that just reminds me of a. Yeah.
I killed a tree, Joe.
So on the H3 podcast, they were Ethan was talking about how in college, because you have to share. They had I don't know if you had this at your
share
college.
Poop sock.
It was a rough time back then.
It really was.
But
Joey, no man wants to share his poop sock.
They have communal bathrooms.
I just had like a bathroom between me and my roommate.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
about it.
Well, some of them they have like a bathroom between a couple dorms.
That's what I had for me and my suite mate.
Well, no, I mean like so there will be a dorm with like a couple people in it, and then there's a bathroom in the middle connecting to another dorm with a couple people in it.
Yeah,
and
that's what I had.
No, you just had it was in your room though.
But that was my first semester there.
Oh, okay.
My second semester, I had what you just described.
Yeah, okay, where it connects the 2 dorms?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My sweet mate, he seemed to be a pretty cool guy. I like to listen to loud rap music at weird hours of the night.
Dude, at least good rap music.
Joey, I don't like rap.
You know, I'm gonna find one rap song. You like Gangster's Paradise.
That's it.
You like Gangster's.
That's about it.
Which, by the way, at the fair,
Did you meet Coolio?
I think Coolio's dead, if I'm not mistaken.
Is he? I don't know.
How old is Cool? Oh fuck! Fuck! I can't believe you've done this. How old is Coolio?
Coolio is 59 years old.
Is he still alive?
It said is, so I imagine
He was.
he was. He would have been.
I'll be damned. Coolio's. I guess he's still alive, huh?
Cool. Good to know. If we ever want to live in that Amish paradise.
That'd be. You know, I just found out there's in JoJo there's an Al Yankovic.
That's awesome.
Right?
It's funny, for a guy named Weird Al, he has been surprisingly tame.
We saw him in concert.
Really?
Not we, but me and Keon.
That's cool.
Yeah. It's called the Mandatory Fun Tour.
That's funny.
Right? Well, he's funny.
Well, he is funny, yes.
But no, they at one of the rides, they had a very shitty remix of Gangster's Paradise playing. And I was like, why here? Why now?
Why of all the places?
And the ride was actually called the remix. But yeah, I just started hearing like some of the notes. I'm like, is this Gangster's Paradise? And like this comes to my to my attention as I'm prepared to like as the ride is preparing to start up, and I'm like terrified, and just in that moment of fear, it's just I just stop and think, is this Gangster's Paradise? But yeah, if you don't know anything about Eric or I, we're deathly afraid of rides.
Indeed.
And see, I was with a couple goyles, so I don't want to look like a wimp.
You want to puss out?
So yeah, and I'm like, well, I will go on this ride, and I will hate it, but I will go on it. Yeah, the one invited me to Six Flags. I'm like, oh, I'm busy that day. She's like,
I didn't tell you what day it was.
she's like, oh, well, we can go another. I'm busy all days.
All the days. Let's see, what can I make? Let's see how cooking strawberries does. Like just straight strawberries. Actually, I heard of like this interesting recipe for like a strawberry candy, where you literally just take like strawberries, you put them in the oven at like 200 degrees for like 3 hours or something, and it turns it into like strawberry candy. It might have been lower.
I do not believe that. I'm sorry, Eric. There's a lot of bullshit I believe.
It might have been a lower temperature, but like it essentially like dries.
I want you to do that. I know. Would you say 200 degrees for 3 hours?
Something like that.
I want you to do that.
It was a
and bring me back your strawberry ash. And I want you to eat it live on camera.
You know, I will. I'm gonna make you feel pretty stupid. Well, sorry, what's your bullshitometer going off?
What do we? Oh, the Scoojo meter.
The Scoojometer.
The
I got that on my car. It's a little weird though.
Oh God.
Hey you, what's hip hop?
A little science experiment for y'all at home. Don't do that.
Don't.
I mean, hey, you know what? Who am I to judge?
Who am I to stop you from living your dreams?
Who am I to stop you from causing a house fire?
A rational
Stop that!
No!
As Eric proceeds to cause a house fire.
What are you doing? You're ruining this very pleasant day! Stop that bouncing right this instant! You can't just come in here and bounce like some kind of overexcited youth! You're stressing me out! You need to calm down! Here's some free advice. You'll never be able to get up there. I've seen people with better legs than you try. Fine! If you really want to, you'll need 2 things. First up, a good attitude. That just applies to life in general. Everything is in the attitude. Then, you need to visualize bouncing higher.
Your character looked actively bored during that.
Or, I don't know, learn a new skill. I'm sure you'll figure something out. You'll learn how to bounce someday. I just knew that you can't get up there without a combination of things. A calm and cool attitude, and more leg power. Now stop it. I'm just a simple person who doesn't like it when people jump on my umbrella. You didn't get that reference, did you?
Jump on his umbrella.
I was Stop it! No! You didn't get what voice I was doing, did you?
Give me a hint.
Jack Griffin?
Jack Griffin?
I'm trying to think of like things that won't just give it away. 1933, 2020, Vincent Price.
I was like, is this like the words to awaken Bucky Barnes? The Invisible Man.
Box card. Yeah, it was the Invisible Man.
Alright.
See you guys next time.